So in the past I've had a load of people say, you know, oh my god, James, you're so amazing, you're so talented, can you do everything? And I'm like, snorkeling? How? No. So I brought with me this underwater phone case and I'm a bit nervous to use it. One of the lecturers, called Cecile, is like a snorkeling pro and she's taken some amazing videos. So I just thought, I'm gonna give it a go. I've tried it out in my sink and it's worked pretty well. Yeah, I'm gonna just see if I can get some fish and maybe some sharks and stuff like that. But I actually do think it's gonna be amazing. How do you not breathe through your nose? That's what I don't get, because every time I tried to breathe through my mouth, I'd try and breathe through my nose, and then water would get in my mask, and I'd panic and then kick a stingray on the landing. So I think I'm just going to give my phone to Cecile. I did get a few good things. Just spotted a lizard on a tree, but I know it'd be gone by the time I get there. But it's like 12 foot at least. Anyway, this place is nice. We're just about to head back to the ship. My battery is about to die, so probably the last video I'll do here, but yeah. Fakarava. It's still so funny. Anyway, next stop, Moria. We've got a day at sea and then, head into Mooria. I really am not good with pronunciation. But this is one I'm looking forward to because apparently it's got loads of mountains and I love mountains.
Here we are on the last part of my Tahiti vlog, and it's definitely not how I wanted the vlog to end. But yeah, we'll get to that later on. Now, me and Cecile decided that as it was our last day on the cruise, we would splash out, no pun intended, on one of the more expensive excursions and go whale watching. And after what I'd heard from other people, I didn't get my hopes too high. And to be honest, I would have been perfectly happy just to, I don't know, ride one or recreate a Free Willy moment where one jumped over my head, but I was definitely keeping the bar very low. Now, we joined the hunt for the whale, and hunt seemed to be the right word as there were so many boats chasing this whale, and it kind of made me a bit uncomfortable. But one of the boats had an underwater microphone so that we could listen to the whale sing, and apparently it was trying to find a mate. And after sitting listening to this whale singing at the top of its lungs, desperately trying to find a female, I kind of found a special sort of kinship with it, a real bond, as singing at the top of my lungs, desperately trying to find a female, was all I ever did at uni. After about half an hour, we finally found it and it came up for air, and I can honestly say that right now I have so much more respect to the wildlife photographers and film crews that film things on the ocean, because genuinely I was being tossed around like a rag doll trying to get these shots, and with the amount of stabilization that I put into editing these clips, and this is all I got, yeah, kudos to them people. And after trying to find the whale for about an hour more, we decided just to cut our losses and go back into the lagoon where we could swim with some stingrays. And yet again, nobody told me about this whole swimming with the stingrays thing, and I, again, was wearing bloody hiking clothes. So I just did the only thing I could do, which was sit on the side of the boat and occasionally dunk my new waterproof phone case into the water. Luckily, Cecile, being the legend that she is, offered to take my phone and get some decent underwater shots for me. But yeah, note to self, if I ever do this holiday again, bring some swimming shorts and bring your GoPro. Now, this is the part where we headed back to the cruise ship for the very last time. And here is where the problem started. Because at this point, my SD card was completely full, so I changed to a different SD card that I'd been using to take video of all of the shows that I'd done, and it still had loads and loads of space on. But unfortunately, when I got home, this SIM card was completely corrupted and I'd lost everything.
This is the end of the cruise. I've just packed, got everything ready. My flight isn't till like tomorrow night, so I've been booked a hotel, which I don't know what the hotel is going to be like, but after this cruise, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bit shit in comparison, but we'll see.
This next part should have been quite funny because I was worried about this hotel that we were going to, and it ended up being the only 5-star resort on the island, and it was incredible. And instead of actually enjoying this time, I spent the entire time doing this amazing video and watching the sunset. It was incredible, and I lost it all. But luckily, I did get one clip on my phone, which was probably the best clip that I got the entire time. This was of a 93-year-old lady singing at the top of her lungs and jiving away to this song.
And I'm on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way.
So, after all, I think this vlog has ended on a high.
I wanna